Hello again, still on my quest to get all the toy soldiers I used to play with as a kid. And I was very happy the other day to find these on eBay. These are, of course, produced by Airfix and they're the 1 to 32 scale, roughly 54mm Ghurkas. Excellent box art here. You can see Ghurkas coming through the jungle, one firing the Bren gun at his hip, Kukri knife, and the Lee Enfield rifleman. Actual size here as well. So I get the rifleman there, and that's the size you're getting. On the side here, you have he's laying down, firing his Lee Enfield rifle, but he's wearing sort of British commando hat, and not the hat that the Gurkhas were famous for. Some painting instructions and a brief history on the Gurkhas. Now, box isn't in great condition, but I'm pleased with that. It's a bit of water damage. It's showing its age. When you look at it, these are close to half a century old. So, all 29 figures were in the box, all in excellent condition, just except this guy here. Perhaps he's missing the kukri from his right hand. This is how he should look. Okay. Now, in World War II, the Gurkhas fought mainly, I suppose, in Burma, the Western Desert, Syria and Greece at the beginning of the war, and the Italian campaign. But what gets me about when you're a kid, you get these and you're really looking forward to playing them, and you just open the box. You don't think of the detail. Here you got the officer, and he's wearing jungle dress, I suppose, shorts. He's firing his Webley pistol. He has his water bottle on his back there, and he's the only one not wearing a tunic. All the rest of the Gurkhas are wearing tunics. You have shorts, and they're wearing their tunic. So I really feel sorry for them fighting out in the jungle wearing a tunic. It must be extremely humid and hot. But besides that, excellent figures, great condition. A guy like tracking through the jungle. He has his kukri in his right hand, Lee Enfield rifle in his left. Really good figures, really good details. See the webbing straps there, very well done. Guy here firing Bren gun from the hip as well, and his kukri here as well. I think the designer really wanted to get the kukri into as many figures as he could, because it's what the Gurkhas are most famous for, I suppose. Here, got a guy with kukri. He has a bayonet for the Lee Enfield rifle, but he has no rifle. So some of them just have the kukri, as I said, and no rifle. Would it be nice to see them as a rifle and as backup, of course. But excellent poses. Guys coming, charging forward, bayonets fixed. Here's the sniper that I was telling you about in laying down position, and he doesn't have the hat like the rest of the Gurkhas. He's wearing sort of the head warmer that the British commandos would wear. And then he's his kukri and his bayonet, and the all important kukri, of course, and water bottles in the desert and hot campaigns. We have a guy here firing a Sten gun. So there's excellent battle poses with these. Really, really nice poses to have. So yeah, I'm overall very pleased with them. Really nice to feel them again, that softer plastic. I know the harder plastic is better for painting, but I won't paint these. I prefer just keeping them in their original state. It's just to have them. It's a nostalgia thing, I suppose, just to have them. I used to have some great games with these, because I also had the Japanese by Airfix. A lot of people tend to get confused with these and the Australians produced by Airfix, but there's one big difference, and I will do a video on the Australians soon. The Gurkhas wear shorts, the Australians wearing long trousers. So if you see any of them posted online and things like that, and people claiming they're the Gurkhas and they're really Australians, just look at the length of the trousers. Okay, Gurkhas and shorts, Australians and long trousers. You have Ghurka here, of course, the name Ghurka, Ghurkas. You can have Gurkas and you have Gorkas, I think, which is actually the correct spelling. So, yeah, overall, very pleased, really happy at the collection, and onwards looking for the next box of soldiers that I had when I was a kid. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.